Hello. Hello, hello, hello. 14 whole hours. Yeah, I lost 14 hours. I freaked out. How are you guys doing? Mary Jane Doe, sunshine. Everything's good. Rapper, um, a broken heart will always mend. I promise you that. Don't forget that you are amazing and very beautiful. Thank you so much. Probably need to remind each other of that because I think we often forget. Coffee? Coffee, anybody? Coffee? Let's look at my sexy stove. My stove is bringing sexy back. Okay. How's everybody doing? What y'all been into? What'd you get into today? Yo, I can't be the only one here at 8. I can't. The only one here at 8. Get your coffee. Put on a tank top and some shorts because it's freaking hot. It's freaking hot. It's been a minute since I've done one of these kind of lives, so I thought, what the hell? What the hey? What the ho? Hi, Aussie True Crime. Good to see you. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've done one of these, so I thought we would do it. I'll wait and see if some of our regulars come in. I know people aren't used to me going live at this hour, at this time, so I'll just hang out because we're going to talk about the lost 14 hours, and I've got a thrift haul. You guys. And I can't help these flies because I keep my back door open and then shut and then open and then shut. I know, Aussie True Crime. I know. Could you imagine me trying to start a channel within the last 6 months of my life? Because I just feel like I go. That's what I feel like. And so I don't think the channel would have worked if I started it in the last 6 months because I'm here, there, and nowhere. But thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it so much. Hit the like or hit the thumbs up, hit the thumbs down. It really doesn't matter. It really doesn't. There's 4 thumbs up. I appreciate those 4. I appreciate it. Poop. I should probably text Miss Barbara and see what she's doing, see if she's awake. I don't know if I could text her on my iPad. Let me see. Hello, Cyril. I hope I pronounce. I butcher a lot of people's names. I'm sorry. Let's see if we can find Miss Barbara and let her know we're on. I don't like letting people know I'm on because it's like, y'all get over here. So I don't like doing that, you know? Aloha, Sean. How are you, love bug? Good to see you. Let me see if I can find Miss Barbara. I know the iPad is supposed to work just like my iPhone, but it's hard to figure out. Like, I don't know where my, oh, there's the messages. Okay. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. EK, what a cozy looking kitchen. Well, come and cook in it. Somebody needs to cook it. Somebody come cook in the kitchen and I'll keep the dishes done. Thank you for that, though. My daughter's placenta moved up. No more C-section. She can go to 39 weeks and have it natural. That is so nice. Wow. I'm so happy for her. When is the baby due? I forgot again. Hey, Donna. Hey, girlfriend. Let me find where I text on this thing. I'm gonna do it. Where is it? Should not be this difficult. Good grief. There. Let me let her know. All right. I sent her a message. I figured it out, you guys. One day I'm gonna get this whole technology thing figured out. How's everybody doing? What'd you guys get into today? Everything good? Everything good? Nobody's wanting to chat? Nobody? Nobody? Do the 5th of August, or they're letting her go to the 29th of July. You don't have much further to go. Holy cow. Wow, we're gonna have another baby here pretty soon. Leanie, don't mind me. I'm pissed off. My father's funeral is the 12th of July and my siblings are going up, but they never informed me about it, and I'm sure my gold digger stepmother is behind on that. Wow, Sean, I'm so sorry to hear that. Is there not any way you could still go? I mean, I don't even know what date it is today. That's terrible, honey. Being invited to attend in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Wow. Wow, Sean, I'm so sorry. That's a shame, honey. Wow. You know, death brings out the worst and the best in people. That is fortune. You find out who your real friends are and who's going to be family. And that's the truth, because family does not always, just because you're blood doesn't mean you're family. I have found that to be true. Found it to be true. So let me tell you guys what happened. Was anybody in Maggie's live yesterday? She was doing a trivia live here on the channel. And it was fun. We had a lot of fun. My favorite part of it is the music part. Anything that has to do with geography and math and stuff like that, I'm never going to be any good at. But when she turned to the music trivia, that's my jam. I love me some music trivia. So I was in there. I went in there. I stopped everything I was doing. I went in there and I hung out. And I got to be home yesterday. I didn't have to go to the hospital. I hung out with you guys, with Mags and whoever was there. And it was great fun. It was sometime towards the end of it, I said I got to check on Bob, meaning Beefcake was calling me to give me an update because he was at the hospital. And I remember talking to Beefcake, and I remember coming back, and I don't know if I said anything else in the live after that, but I remember I came back to that live. You guys, I'm not lying to you at all when I tell you I have no memory after that. Zero memory. I don't remember saying goodbye, but knowing me, I would have. I mean, I just wouldn't have checked out. So I think I said goodbye, but I have no memory. I ended up in bed somehow. And because I remember thinking to myself when the live was going on, I should probably take a nap, and then I can get up later this evening and then go live late tonight, right? And do the thrift haul with everybody. And that's all I remember. That's it. So I guess I went to bed. And you guys, I woke up what I thought was 8:00 p.m. And so I picked up my phone, and there were 2 messages on it, one from my sister, one from Beefcake, and they were shown as yesterday. They were like yesterday at certain times. And I was like, how are they telling me that, like, in the future? You know what I mean? Like, it was the oddest thing because it said, I'm on my way. That was from Beefcake at like 9 something p.m. Well, it hadn't reached 9 p.m. yet. So I'm like, how is he doing that? And then my sister had sent something to me about a flight that we're scheduling. And I was like, it's not that time yet. And then I just started looking around. I was sitting out in the porch and I was looking around and I was like, it looked like 8 o'clock at night. And then I looked on YouTube real quick, and I didn't see anything that I didn't recognize that would, you know. And I was like, what is going on? I couldn't figure it out. I could not figure it out. And then I came in here in the kitchen and I was looking for some place to tell me AM or PM because I've done this one time before. And I thought, did I sleep? No, surely I didn't sleep. The dogs would not have let me sleep. I would have had to get up and let the dogs out sometime during the night. Hey, Wild Angel. I'm telling you, I slept for 14 hours straight. I didn't get up to use the bath. I couldn't figure out why my back was hurting because I was thinking, what the hell did I do to my back? And I was trying to retrace my steps yesterday to figure out what I had done. And I didn't remember doing anything that would have hurt my back. So when I texted Beefcake and I was like, what time is it? Where are you at? What's happening? And then I texted my sister and I said, I think I'm in a time warp, and they didn't get back to me. So then I called Maggie and I was like, Maggie, what time is it? And y'all, it was 8 o'clock in the morning. I had slept 14 hours straight through without even getting up to use the bathroom. I don't think I turned over at all. At all. So Beefcake had to have let the dogs out. And Maggie was just laughing at me. She's like, no. And I was like, no, it really does look like it's like 8 o'clock at night out here. She said it's 8 o'clock in the morning there. You know, I couldn't believe it. I was so out of sorts. I was like, oh, dear God, do not let me go to the 5G. Leave me over there in the 1G because I don't want to go with them crazy people. I told Maggie, I said, save me. Save me from the 5G. I don't want to go. Miss Barbara, hello. Sean says, I'm expecting something like a subpoena or lawsuit for his belongings, which rightfully belongs to me. I guarantee it's going to happen from her. Wow. We've been getting the tail end of the Texas storm, 6 inches yesterday and today, raining torrential. Y'all, rain so hard. I hate this summer. Heat, rain, wind. Yeah. Heat, rain, wind. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's what we're doing in Indiana, too. But anyways, I was so freaked out by that. It messed with my mind for about 2 hours. I could not get myself to believe that it was actually morning instead of nighttime out there. I guess I just crashed. I have no idea. None. Zero. Have you guys ever done that before? Don't send me to 5G. I did. I thought I did. I thought I timed warped. I didn't know what was going on. It was the oddest thing. I don't think I've ever slept that long without waking up several times. Sean, honey, I mean, you know, I still am dealing with things on my own about my mom passing. I think this is all I can say about it. I think however you feel is okay to feel that way. I think you need to give yourself some grace, and however you feel, it's okay. You know what I mean? I mean, how can anybody tell somebody how to feel in grief? You can't. So however you feel, however you get through it, then that's for the best, I think. I mean, I can pray for you, and if I could tell anybody, please just don't give too much time to the angry part of it, because that was the worst part for me. I would have rather stayed in one of the others. No, I take that back. I would not have wanted to stay in the early days. The early days of grief is traumatizing, and you just want to die. And that's what I wanted. I literally thought I would die of a broken heart. That part was hard to get away from, where I could actually function. But for me, I got stuck in the angry part for a long months, many months. Quit talking to people, and I still haven't talked to certain people. And I'm probably not gonna. Hi, Melly Joe. Good to see you. Grief is one thing, but being excluded is another. I get that. I totally get that. Listen, you guys know me. You already know me. If I'm pissed or I don't understand, I'm either in their face or I'm on a phone call, because I don't like doing things through text where I can't hear your tone of voice and you can't hear mine. I think the way I would handle it is to make a phone call and find out what the hell is going on. I think that's what I would do. Oh, we love you too, Sean. Well, I think maybe you do understand maybe a little bit, because you told us up on panel that you and your dad had a rift or something, you know? And maybe that had something to do with it, but you would hope in times of death that can be solved, so that everybody, not solved, but put to the side, everybody be adults so everybody can say their goodbyes. But maybe that has something to do with it. Wild Angel says, I've cried every day for the children and folks washed away like that. So horrific. I can't get the stories and images out of my head. It's unbearable. All those lost and loved ones, broken hearts. There's been a couple of lives today, Wild Angel, that I had to quit watching. I had to just totally get out of them because I was pissed. And the reason why I'm pissed is pretty easy for me to say. There's how many people still missing? And we're doing the blame game right now. Instead of doing the blame game about who should have done what, blah, 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 how about you put your energy into going and finding these people? The news crews should be fucking ashamed. Anybody else who's out there just blaming the Weather Channel or Bush, Bush got blamed for everything when he was in office, including Katrina, Trump, anybody. Now's not the time. There will come a time for that. Finding out where the break in communication happened is not going to change the fact that there's people missing. And the chances of anybody being found alive is very slim. But at least you could go out there and help find these bodies and return them to their families. And then once all that's done, then take your shit to Congress. Go march on Washington. Do what you do, whatever you want to do. Play that blame game. Do whatever you're going to do. But to be reporting on who did what, where the breaking communication, that's all bullshit. There's a time and a place for everything. Spend your energy helping the families and finding their loved ones. How about we just do that? I don't know. Maybe I just look at things different. Like, the last thing that I would be sitting around thinking about is, who do I blame for this? Who's going to go down? Who's losing their job, and who can I blame? No. My first is if I can't get to them, I'm going to pray for them. And if there's something, find out what's going on with the Red Cross. What do they need? Do they need water? What's going on? What is needed? And figure out what I can do. That's what I would do. Isn't that more productive than bitch? It just pisses me off the way that people do shit. It really does. It's like, to me, it's like your priorities are so fucked up. There's over 100 people missing. And you're gonna do a news reporting on, well, who do we start blaming? How about you just don't? Just go find these bodies, for the love of God. There's gonna be plenty of that. Plenty time to do it. Oh, it pisses me off. People will do anything to get a view. It pisses me off. Did I say it pisses me off? Because it really pisses me off. Texas and New Mexico is getting flooded out. Yeah, there's a lot of places, but Texas is the worst. Mother Nature has always done what she does. No matter the weather or manipulation, I'm sure makes these storms worse. Yeah, look, maybe it's happening, maybe it's not. I don't know. Who am I to say? I think it's happening, but it doesn't matter. What happened, happened. Now let's react. Instead of sitting back doing news reports and like I said, I left a couple of YouTube channels because I couldn't fucking believe it. I couldn't believe it. People have no decorum whatsoever. People don't think this is what it looks like to me. Whatever your agenda is, that's what you're doing. Whatever your agenda is. So whatever you think is coming, this is what people who have no heart and are in it only for themselves, they think about what it's going to do for me and what it's not going to do for me. And that's what they're reporting on. They're not worried. Don't tell me I feel so bad for those people, but in the same term, you're trying to find someone to blame. Bullshit. I'm calling bullshit. But you're right. Mother Nature does what she will. Six likes. Did anybody hit the thumbs down? I'll let you guys off if you tell me you hit the thumbs down. I'm okay. I'm okay with that. I hate that YouTube doesn't show us the thumbs down. It's just bullshit, Wild Angel. You and I think a lot alike when it comes to shit like that. A lot. Natural disasters. That's right, Donna. That's right. What is today? Today's Tuesday? Okay. All right, guys. I'm going to start going over, if you guys want to. If you want to. Hi, Lolly. Oh, Lolly, I got stuck in a time warp. It was terrible. Good morning, Ann's Place. Hello. All right, so I did a thrift haul. Actually, I did two. Yeah. When I was in Ohio. These were 2 weeks ago, you guys. It's just I haven't had time to get on here and talk about them. I know some people do like the thrift hauls and the auctions and things like that. Oh, shit. Oh, you're already after Wednesday. Sunshine, I thought you were going to throw me back in a time warp. Whew, you're already in Wednesday. I'm not quite in Wednesday yet. I got 4 more minutes. Third day of insomnia for you. Oh, wow. I'm having LASIK eye surgery in a few hours and starting to get nervous. Oh, Donna. Girl, I wish you well with that. I'd like to say I haven't heard it's that bad, but everybody's different. I used to get all kind of scared when they would take my blood pressure. So I don't like to impose how I feel about things on other people. So you're talking to a real life zombie right now. Well, I lost 14 hours because I slept for 14 straight hours and had no clue. When I woke up, I thought I had been asleep for 2 hours. I thought it was 8 o'clock last night, the night before last night. And it was instead 8 o'clock in the next morning. Oh, no, it was terrible. It took me 2 hours after. Well, I had contacted my sister and my beefcake because I couldn't figure out what was going on in my brain. It was like I was in a fog and I couldn't remember nothing. I couldn't remember nothing. I can't even remember going to bed. And they didn't answer me, so then I got in touch with Maggie and I was like, what day is it? What time is it? Oh my goodness. I guess, I mean, you know, hospital visit after hospital visit after calls after hospital it's just it's getting rather old. Did I take a pill? No. But you know, I didn't take a pill at all, but I have no memory after being in Maggie's quiz live yesterday. I have none. Zero. I don't remember going to bed, but I remember thinking while I was in Maggie's live yesterday that I was going to try to get a nap and then get up late last night and then do this thrift haul. I seriously don't have a memory of telling anybody goodbye. I know I did. I had to have told you guys goodbye. I don't just dip without saying goodbye. But the dogs didn't even wake me up. I guess Beefcake let them out and got them fed, and my body did say enough is enough. It's still saying it too. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Anyways, do you guys like going thrifting? I go thrifting for certain things. This is the type of person I am. I can go to an antique store that has 100 million things in it, and I could be in and out in probably 30 minutes because I know what I'm going for. I know what I'm looking for. I know what it looks like. I've already done the research on it. And like when Beefcake goes with me or somebody else, I'm like, I'll go sit outside and wait on you. And then they feel rushed because I'm not a shopper. Like, I don't enjoy the process of it. I enjoy finding what I set out to get. So, I do the same thing when I go to thrift shops. I know what I want. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm not going to look through every little thing that they've got. And that's what I do. I'm the same, Lenny. I don't like wandering around in a shop at all. No. Anyway, so the first thing I got, I've been wanting one of these. This is a heavy mofo. It's I guess a turkey platter, and it's got fruits and vegetables all around the rim. And, oh God, please don't let me break this. So it was on, oh God, you guys aren't going to believe what happened to me. Yeah, you're going to believe it because it's me. Anyways, it was for $3.99, but check this out, right? When I got up to the cash register, the lady said she wasn't real personable either. So that kind of, maybe that's why I checked out when she was talking. Because if I could tell you're just not personable, little girl, you're okay, then I will mentally escape, right? So I think I had mentally escaped from her because I could just tell she was a little bitchy. And I wasn't dealing with it. And I heard her say something and I just passed it off and I'm, getting my card ready. And then a few seconds later, it hit me what she said. And she said, are you 55 or older? Are you in the military or retired military or have been married to someone in the military? That's what she had said. And it all caught up to my brain because I'd already dismissed her. And I was like, wait, what did you say? I said, did you ask me if I was 55 or older? Why? And she said, oh, because Mondays is Senior Citizens Day. Y'all, do y'all not remember when we had that live and I was asking you guys when I become a senior citizen and y'all told me like 62 to 65? I was like, hold on. I said, in Goodwill, I'm a senior citizen. She said, honey, are you 55? And I was like, yes. And she said, in Goodwill, you're a senior citizen. I was like, oh my God. Y'all, that's the one and only time I've ever been called a senior citizen. It hurt me so deeply. I don't think I'm over it. I don't think I'm ever getting over it. Because I did my work, right? I asked all of you guys when I'm a senior citizen. But then I said, what happens that I'm a senior citizen? Well, she said, you get half off today. Y'all, then all of a sudden the tides changed. I was like, hold up, big dog. That's $3.99. I now got it for $2. Shazam! Then all of a sudden, Leanie didn't mind being a senior citizen over at the Goodwill. But you guys, do you remember how you felt when your AARP? I know some of you guys over in other countries probably don't know what that is, but it's our senior moment. You get your AARP at your discount card. And they sent it to you when you're 50. And I remember when Beefcake handed me that thing, and I was like, you shove that right up your ass. I'm not using no senior citizen card at 50. I think it was 50, or maybe it was 55, but I just refused to use it. Beefcake has his in his wallet. He said 10 cents saved is 10 cents earned. Oh, mercy, y'all. You don't have it here at 65. No wonder you didn't like that woman. Right, I checked out, and I do that a lot. You can actually, my family knows. They can see it on my face, and they're just like, she's not even here. And then I'll come back and I'll be like, what? And I flat out tell them, I'm just not interested in what you guys are talking about. So I went somewhere else. But, you could tell family that. I couldn't tell that lady there. Here you have to be 60 to get the senior card. Y'all, I'm telling you, when she told me that, I was like, all right, I'll be 55 all day up in here and a senior. Can I start acting a fool and you can just call it, I don't know, that I need senior care or something? I'm so ready to get rid of some things. I have stayed away from antique stores. Well, I did purge. I did. I do every year. And who's to say how long this will be? If I could tell y'all how much money I've thrown in the trash from stuff, it is ridiculous just because I don't feel like reselling. AARP starts in on you at 50. That's what I thought. And I got my card and I was like, fuck you, I'm not using that. But I was so happy with Goodwill, y'all. And I didn't go there for these. I went there for something else. I've decided I want a plate wall. I want a wall with antique plates on it, right? Move that over so I can see. We ride buses for free, free meds, and God knows what else. Well, no, I don't think we get all that with the card. Wow. Well, let me show you what I went for in hoping to find it. You guys know from last year how much I adore birds. And I can honestly say that turkeys and pheasants are my favorite birds. So I knew that places were already starting to put out Christmas and fall and all that. I was like, I'm going to start looking around and see if I can find some turkeys and some pheasants. And I want you guys to know look at these. I got 2 of these. They are made of, like, what do you call that stuff? They're not porcelain. It's, what do you call it? Plaster, maybe? Look how beautiful he is. Oh my gosh. Anyways, he was $3.99 as well. Y'all, $2, because I'm a senior. Hold on. But I got him a brother. Look at the green through him. Oh my gosh. He got a brother. And they're in perfect condition. So I was super excited about that. 2 for the price of 1. Bisque ceramic. Now I don't think they're ceramic. It's that, I don't know, it's that weird chalk stuff. The one, if you put them in water, they'll just dissolve. I did that one time. I go to the antique store and something that I remember from my childhood, I buy it because I feel that I need to take care of it. Yeah, it's so weird how you become, you feel something, right? Like there's some kind of connection to it. So then I kept looking, and you guys, I love a good creamer or little pictures. I just think they're adorable, and I love that this one had a little bird on it, and it says, "Enjoy it lifestyle." Don't know what the hell that means, but it was 50 cents, you guys. 50 cents. It's so cute. Look how adorable that is. It's not an antique, but I love pottery too. Let me see what it says at the bottom. I had to go get the stuff out of my car, you guys, because I've left it in my car for all these weeks. Because I knew if I brought it in here, I'd be putting it around my house. I'm trying to... Oh, I guess it's a brand. Because it says that in the back. One second. The hell does it say? Now this is ceramic. This is ceramic. This is totally different than these. And this is ceramic. I think this is like plaster of Paris or something. I forget what you call it. Hello, Lionel. I can't scroll up to see what Lionel said because I'll fuck up my phone. But anyways, I have to look these up later, but isn't that adorbs? Stop it right now. Oh, the sad thing is, who's going to take care of all my antique glass? My daughter doesn't like antiques. Well, you know, I didn't think my daughters liked it either. I mean, they were terrible growing up. But now, both of my girls, who are both in their 40s, no, God, they would slap me for that. My oldest daughter's 40. My middle daughter's 39. They love them. So then I kept going, right? I kept going, y'all. Just can't believe I bought this shit, but who could stop me? I want to do a plate wall of antique plates, and I've been collecting them for a good while. A very good while. And these kind are my favorite. Lytle said he's driving through and good morning. Well, good morning. And let me see if I can get better light on it. It's got some crazing in it, and the crazing is when it looks like tiny little cracks through it, see? And that is how you can tell if they're pretty old, right? But look how gorgeous that platter is. And I like the platters and the plates that are like off colored, like they're not completely white anymore. I love them. And this was dun 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 $2.99, so I got it for $1.50. What up? And this says, let's see what the thing on it. It is Homer Og something. Virginia Rose, made in the USA. Y'all know how hard this kind of stuff is to find that's made in the USA? Crazy. Now, somehow somebody left this at the Goodwill, and I could not believe it. Where did much come from? What do you mean? I cannot believe somebody left these at Goodwill. I think they're so pretty. And all they say on the bottom is Japan. And a lot of stuff that you will find that was made in Japan when it comes to dishes are very old. Someone told me the cracks are from the glass going from hot to cold. It will crack the glass. Usually the crazing is, I mean, I would imagine that maybe that's what started it. Yeah. Maybe the temperatures, I don't know. But check this out, you guys. So I saw this and I was like, wait, what? I love that. It's a soup tureen, right? It's got a piece of tape over it to keep it together. I haven't taken apart yet. But look at the design on it. All right, so cute, right? So cute. This was... Okay, so this was $5.99, so I got it for $3, right? And then I was like, I'm gonna get that. That's adorbs. So I got that, and I kept looking around, and I found one of the matching plates, just one, and it was 99 cents, which made it 50 cents for me. Sunshine, I'd ask who likes such things and leave it to that person. I have lots of depression glass that was my grandmother's. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I've got just one place setting that was my grandma's. I think it's the only thing I own of hers. And that's what actually made me decide that I wanted a plate wall so I can display that of my grandma's with it somehow. Anyways, I kept looking. Look what I found. 4 little soup bowls. Stop it right now. And they were 99 cents, which made them 50 cents for me. So, I have 4 bowls. 4 of the soup bowls. Just 1 of the plates, which I'm fine with. I don't need a whole collection. Because I'm probably going to set this when I put the terrine up. I'm going to just kind of set it like that. So I didn't need the plates, but I found 1. So I got 4 bowls, 1 plate in the terrine for $3, $4, $5, $50. $5.50. $5.50. Say what? Way to go, Blondie. I love it. So you guys remember my hutch in the dining room. I collect pewter. That's one thing I do collect. I love pewter. Old pewter. And I have got most of my pewter in the dining little corner hutch. But then I've got another hutch by the front door, and I thought, well, I guess I'll put my pewter in the hallway and then put this white stuff in the hutch in the dining room. But I don't know yet. They don't have antique shops here much, so people just put them outside. I was like, oh my God, that's terrible. Oh, Anne, that's horrible. I have a collection of dark red depressed glass that I have been carrying around for 50 years. That is amazing. Oh, I take that back. I've got Grandma's one tea place setting, and I do have her nativity scene, which I'm grateful for that. But my sisters each got, so what had happened was Granny had different, you know, back in the day, women had china. It was a thing to have a good set of china, right? So Granny had 2 beautiful sets of china, and then she had her everyday china. And both of my sisters, Dawn and Debbie, ended up getting Granny's 2 sets of chinas. And then I was gifted the nativity scene. And I'm so glad it worked out that way because, I mean, I would have rathered that anyways. But so Granny had 2 sets of beautiful, expensive china. And then Granny, you know, who wanted, y'all, my Granny put on airs, as they would say. Granny wanted everyone to believe that she just acted much more proper than Homegirl really was. Listen, she spit out 4 girls by 4 different men. There was nothing proper about Granny. But to the outside world, my Granny looked like a proper woman. She wasn't. She was a hooch. Come from a long line of big-breasted, very loose women, okay? Anyways, Granny had to have china for her regular plates. So this was Granny. So all of my grandmother's granddaughters got a, this is the pattern. You guys have probably seen it before. This was Granny's everyday plates. And I love it because out of all of her children, her grandchildren and her children, this comes from Czechoslovakia, which is not called Czechoslovakia anymore, and it's dated 1886. I have actually been to Czechoslovakia. I went shopping there on a day trip when I lived in Germany. So all of her grandchildren got one, what is this, a tea plate? A tea plate, or no, this one is the dessert plate, I'm sorry. This is the tea plate, tea saucer. And then we all got one of the teacups. And y'all, I love this so much. I just can't tell you how much man, I told my sisters, I was like, if y'all ever get rid of yours, I would gladly take it. I just can't. I can imagine my mom and her sisters and my granny, you know, all them loose women sitting around having tea, because they drank tea. And my mom, I don't know if her sisters did or my granny did, I didn't ask. But my mom drank it like the English. She would always put regular milk in her tea. But I could see the four women, you know, sitting around with Granny. And, you know, maybe that's where I get my idyllic kind of stuff from, because I'm very idyllic. But yeah, that's what the girls and Granny would eat on every day. And then they would... I think Granny probably tried to raise women who were docile and respectable. She failed. None of the four women were respectable nor docile. They turned out just like a Granny. The only people that broke that mold, that broke that generational curse, y'all, was my generation. And it was actually my mother's children that broke it, because we weren't having kids. I missed the boat, y'all. We weren't having kids by different men. Now, had I known, I could have made a hell of a lot more money by doing that. Who's to say? Listen, there's no shame in my game, y'all. Hi, Genevieve. I got something big for y'all after this. Believe you me, you're going to be so happy that you stayed on. I got just a few more things to show you. I got to put Granny's thing back up. But y'all, I'm not kidding you. It's so delicate and thin. It probably was always thin. But this is probably one of my most special things that I've got. All right, and then the other one was just a few pieces. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can look around my kitchen and see that, I forget what you call that. Maybe some of you ladies will know, but you see the crocks over there that are brown on top and like a whitish on the bottom. I love those types of crocks more than any of it. My grandma was always dressed like a queen. She followed her fashion diligently, always prim and proper lady. I have heard that about a lot of people's grandmothers. Thank you, Genevieve. I've got some really good Crocs. Those are, and then I've got a lamp that was made out of a bean Croc that's the same colors. Anyways, that's what inspired me to pick up this. I don't think they're antique though. Well, I know they're not because they have an Amish print on them. So I got, see, that's $1.99, so it cost me $1. But can you just stop it? Can you? Can you? But look at that. Let me show you something. Y'all look. Is that not adorable? It's a little picture in wash your hands in. Yo, I just can't with this. I love it so much. Hold on. See, there's nothing at the bottom, so it's not an antique, but it's still pottery, and I don't know. I really love it. I mean, I got it for $1, y'all. Can you believe it? Hold on, no, there's nothing on the bottom either of this one. So someone just made it, but oh my gosh. Y'all, I just can't with that. So cute. I don't know why. Oh, wait, I meant to show you the back. Wait, look. It's actually the front. This is how I knew it wasn't an antique. But it's still so cute. Look what it says. It says, Heart of, Pennsylvania Dutch, Lancaster, PA. So whoever got it from Pennsylvania, and it ended up in Indiana. And now it's going to sit pretty in my kitchen. Is that not adorable? Oh my gosh. I love it. Little stuff like that makes me entirely happy. All right. You guys know what is really like people are trying to buy up a lot of right now as far as antiques, what everybody is looking for. Do you remember the hens on a nest? Everybody is trying to get those right now. Everybody. And I haven't yet, but I came a step close. I remember my mom having a hen on a nest. Yeah, women and their decorations, really. It's what we love. It's what I love. In fact, I thought about starting to do some videos of house cleaning and styling and the bullshit I do. Hold on, I'm pulling this tape off. Okay, so I got this for, this was $3.99. Oh, you guys believe me. So in other words, I got it for $2. So if you see the real hens on the nest, this one obviously is not real, like the antique one. This is, it doesn't even have a stamp on the bottom, y'all. But the ones that are stamped on the bottom, the antique ones, you guys, if you like antiques, pick one up because, and turn around and sell it for $20 more. I guarantee you someone will buy it. But right now, people everywhere are looking for ducks. Ducks, I've noticed, and geese again. Do you guys remember the 80s when the geese came out? Everybody was doing their kitchen and the geese, the blue and the white. Remember that? That is so big right now in people's vintage, like, so it's not, it's, I think there's people that like antique, and then there's people that like the vintage. The vintage is like the 70s, the 80s, the 90s. And all that duck stuff is coming back, y'all. If you got it, ducks and geese for sure is big. Right. If you've got it and you don't want it, I'm going to tell you what to do with it in just a second. And it's not send it to me because I already been down that road. But it's big. You can make money off of it. You can. And I will help you. All right, guys. And last but not least for my Goodwill haul, this platter was $2.99, so I got it for $1.50, and the stamp on the back is, and what it's got crazing too. See the crazing through it? The stamp on the back says, hold on, let it catch up. Something Berg Pottery Company. I'll have to look it up because you can look this up and then find dates on them. But this was also made in the USA, you guys. Right? Is that what it says? Yeah, made in the USA. But look, y'all, this has my heart. Can you stop it? Look at the pattern on that. Do you see? And it's got the aged color through it. It looks a lot whiter in this color, but it's more yellowish. Oh, I love it. Anyways, I've collected about 4, 5, 6 plates so far to do my plate wall with. And for a grand total of $7.50. $7.50. And I donated 50 cents to round it up. So, if you've got those 80s geese, the geese things, big right now amongst the vintage world, put them on even your marketplace. I'm telling you, they're going to go fast. So all that like 80s, 90s, even some of the 70s stuff that you don't want anymore, y'all, listen, put it on your marketplace. Charge $10 more than what you think it's worth. Because I would think, I just saw so much stuff on the geese and I was like, oh my God. I threw all that stuff away, and I know I paid $5 maybe for that and 10 for that because it was a big deal. I was living in Germany when all that started happening. And so I had a couple of pieces, not like what a lot of people have. But if you guys have got that, I'm telling you, anything you've got that is vintage, put it on Marketplace, raise the price up $10 and tell yourself they could talk you down $2. I'm just being real with you. I'm being real. I love to see pottery fly in the air from, oh my goodness. Such unbelievable prices. I know. All right, I want to show you guys something. For all those that are like me and like this sort of thing. I'm sorry if some of y'all don't like this sort of thing, but this is my jam. Have you ever heard of, hold on, let me get the name. You probably already have, but some of you may not have. Have you ever heard of the website called Whatnot? It is an auction site. Let me know if you guys have heard of it yet. Whatnot. You can literally type in anything. Like for mine, I have typed in vintage and, oh, have I got the place for y'all. I've got on mine, you know how you can do Pinterest, you like what you're interested in, and then Pinterest will make sure those pictures come up first. Well, this is the same way, except for they're live auctions. So let's look at one together if you guys want to. Hold on. I'm super excited about showing you this. You got to get on my level, girls. Let's go. All right, I typed in vintage and here, let me just go into one. So this is reduced shipping. Okay, let's do that. Vintage and home goods. That's what I typed in. So let's jump into her live. Let me turn it up. I like this lady.
Do not, when you go home, because you want to stay the night unless, there was a complication, which hopefully there would never be a complication. Make him sleep elevated. Do not let that baby lay flat. under any circumstance. All right, the cup. Last one.
So the
You can keep
bid
sitting
started
up, you'll be
out
just
in the
fine.
yellow as, if you guys can see it, at $8,
You don't have to be
okay?
sitting up, just not laying flat.
And then this is the person who's winning, and you just swipe the yellow over if you want to bid on it, right? Her shipping, she's got,
All right, Charlie, coming to you, girl.
okay, so, and it only goes 10 to 15 seconds. Whatever she wants to put it on is how long.
Now I'm going to, yeah, a recliner or pillows elevated, yes.
And
See,
then,
they're not gonna educate you on it. The reason
me turn
is
it
'cause
down
after
so you can
tonsils,
hear
the
me.
biggest risk.
All right, so, it tells you it's pre-owned. It tells you how much the shipping is, which right now her shipping is, the highest that you will pay for anything is $9.49, I think, to be shipped to the United States. Anyways, you could put anything in here. They have shoes, they have clothes, they have home goods, they have food, they have everything, tools, they have anything, curtains, they have anything. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I'm yelling. Anyways, these people go to these auction sites or they go to the thrift stores and they buy up all this stuff, right? And then they bring it here. It's called Whatnot. And then they sell it on Whatnot. Let's see how much this one goes for.
Yep. And as long as you're sitting up, you should be fine. Good to go. My daughter had her
So
tonsils out
it
and was
went
fine.
for
I don't think it's
$8.
not all the time.
And they
All
just
right.
sell everything.
Brenda, that's coming to you. Thank you so much.
This is what I should have done with all my shit, you guys.
All right, this is running next. It's running now. Super cute.
So $11 is the bid so far. $10, sorry.
Hey, Erin, how are you, ma'am?
And that's
Did you
it.
figure out how you
It's
get the
over and
Kentucky
it
yet?
sold for $11. And
Look, that
then
one's coming
you
to
could
you.
click
Now
over
that
here
this
in
one
her
is a little
shop,
bit smaller.
right? And then it'll show you things. So all these have already all sold, all of her stuff at her shop. They put up things in each shop, you know, things that they're going to be running bids on. And you could click on the bell because you want her definitely to show that to you. And the starting bid, it tells you what the starting bid's going to be. So this is quilts, whatever that is, right? And then just to get back out of that, you just click back over to here. And she's running that for $9.
Oh, that'd be awesome, Erin. She always calls her that, yeah.
Somebody's already bid
That's her real name,
15.
but I don't get to see that. She don't do
Seeing there's 6
Lou's
seconds
like her nickname,
left.
which is what everybody calls all of them on all of Whatnot now because of Lou's names. All right.
So someone got
Brittany,
it
that's coming
for
to you. Thank you so much. Who won
13.
that giveaway, guys? Did y'all see?
All right, and they do giveaways.
Melissa.
You just have to get into those. All right, let's see if I can find a different one. Let's look at, but these are fun. I mean, I could sit there all night long and just watch it. It's called Whatnot. All right. This is what I should have done with all my shit, you guys. Seriously, I've thrown away more shit than you. All right. So, I mean, you could pin anything. All right, here's late night skincare, all luxury brands. All right, let's see what she's got going on. Or he.
Little bomb. Okay.
So some of them, the wife and the husbands do together.
Consists of 14 different bonds. 14 different ones. If anyone's looking for bond samples.
What the hell is it?
These are not. This is another expensive brand as well. New York Forever. We have the Greenwich Village.
So see, all the shipping on his is going to be $5.58.
New York Night.
So you, I mean, they take all the guessing out for you, right?
Lafayette Street. I think this is even cheaper than the Discovery set they sell.
Let me see
Bond
what
number
else I can
9,
find.
We have a Nomad.
Y'all get on my level, seriously. Everything you could think of. Everything. Now, let me tell you this. What you want to look for, because like I said, the the shipping, most I've seen it done for is like $9.47 or something like that. Sometimes you can find one and it'll say down here like reduced shipping. Y'all, that'll save you a lot of money because sometimes you could get something, right, that costs you 50 cents. And then your shipping is $2. You know what I mean? So like how much are you really getting? So he's doing cross stitches.
I know
and-
y'all did like. How did y'all do it? Y'all did.
This is the new thing, you guys, these auctions.
Oh goodness, hang on. Let me put my camera.
Ever buy stuff, I will send it to your home when I have a box full. I will
Welcome
come
in,
visit
guys.
you and fetch it. Sounds like a
Okay,
great
it's working. I
plan.
bet it was.
Hi, Scuba.
I would have been so excited.
It's good. It's been busy,
Oh my
but it's
God.
good. Hi,
Yeah,
C.
so I would have been super nervous. I know that
And then they will also, let me turn this down just a
there
minute.
was some big sellers.
So this goes on all night, you guys. No matter what time of day or night that you're up, you could join an auction, okay? Doesn't matter what you're looking for, you will find it on the site. Just pay attention to the shipping costs. Look for ones that say reduced shipping and then prices reduced or blowout sale, something like that. Amazing prices. And I'm going to show you because I've already ordered this. I've already ordered from here because I didn't want to show it to you guys without having something. Can I ask why you ignored me in Lionel's live earlier? You replied to everyone. Oh, Scuba Steve, I promise I didn't see you. I would have replied. Do you have no reason not to? No, I have no reason not to. I didn't see you, but I wasn't sitting there like watching the live either. You know what I mean? I was like up and down. If you knew what else been going on in my life for like the last 2.5 months, you would totally understand. I'm a total fruitcake and my brain, I can't get it together. So no, I'm so sorry about that's, I know that probably looked really rude, but I don't have anything against you. Of course not. So can I just say hi now? Does that make up for it? Yes, this is what I was talking about what now? You guys got to get on this. I want to show you guys some things that I did purchase off of here because I wanted to give you guys an, Steve, I'm so glad you asked me though. You know what I mean? I wish more people would do that. If you think someone's got a problem with you or you've got a problem with someone else, instead of just holding a grudge and all that, a lot of times it's just a misunderstanding. So I'm so grateful you came in here and asked me about it. Because a lot of people wouldn't have done that. They would have just thought, you know, and I'm a bit straight up. I know that. But not always. Not to you. I don't have a reason to be. All right. So remember I was talking about, no problem. I was just wondering if no, love bug. Never offended me. All right, I told you guys I was looking, what I really was looking for, guys, is duck decoys. I don't know why I like duck decoys. Nobody had any. I went into different sites. You can ask them straight out. As soon as you get in there, just say, do you have any pewter? Do you have any duck decoys? Do you have any Afghans? It's all, and if they don't, just move to the next storefront, I guess. They didn't have a duck decoy, but they had this one. And I wish I could remember how much I paid for it, guys, but I don't pay, I wouldn't pay over $10 for this. Now, it's wooden, it's kind of heavy, it's solid wood. But, so I know I didn't pay over $10 for it because I am a tightwad. And then plus I watch what shipping is, and I'm not paying over $10 for shipping plus my item. So this kind of looked like a duck decoy, even though it wasn't. But I still think it's precious. But I wanted to order from the site because I wanted you guys to see that it's real stuff. And you really do get it in good time. It's not like a month or so. All right. Y'all know I had to go in and find some pewter. This one is not that old, you guys. In fact, you could kill somebody with, if I threw this at your head, I'm gonna kill you. So I'll try not to do that. It does not have any markings on the bottom at all. So I don't think it's that old, but it's pewter and I love it. I just love it. And it's got like this, it's not even wooden. It almost feels like not a rubber either. I don't even know how to explain it that's on there, but I guess so it doesn't get hot. So of course I had to buy something pewter to go in my cabinet. You're not getting that, girl. You need to stop that right now. All right. And then I told you guys I am doing a whole wall, right? My picture wall. I saw this little picture hanging on a lady's wall. I didn't even know if it was for sale, but I asked her, I just asked her, I was like, is that picture behind you for sale? And there was tons of them there, tons of different pictures. And she was like, oh, which one? And then I finally got her to pick up the right one. And she's like, yeah, you can have it. Y'all, I got it for $2. And the reason why I got it is I just love, it's colonial. If you notice, see, it's colonial. And then I loved the picture frame. I think it's beautiful. And then you could see what the back looks like. So obviously this has been changed, and maybe even the frame is different, but I loved the print. It looks old, and I just adored it. So I'm telling you, you guys want to know if the site is on the up and up? It is literally on the up and up. The only thing that I cannot do is like, I probably wouldn't order shoes because I'm not the type of person that can tell you if they're really, you know, if they have a Nike emblem on them, are they really Nikes? I don't know that kind of stuff. So, I mean, but I think we all can tell pretty much antiques, you know what I mean? Now, you all know I had to get this because, let me remind you, right over here, I told you that represents the house that I grew up in, that my mom made these for Christmas one year for all of our neighbors, and it's got beans and rice in it, peas, and then that up there looks like what my dining room looked like growing up, and then my mom made these little corn husk dolls. Well, the year my mom passed, my sister remade them. She made them herself out of everything that mom would have. Then I saw this. Can I just tell you guys? This is neat. So this reminded me a lot of that. And I love dried flowers. So these have got tiny little flowers in them. Some rice. Those are peas, yellow peas. They're not popcorn. Some wheat from Indiana. And then some more peas, right? Y'all, I think this is just a wooden piece that somebody had made like that. And then what do you call that? Clear, it's hard. It's the stuff that, do y'all remember what that's called? You pour it and then it hardens up. I think Diamond Lucidity has used it before in some of her crafting. No, baby, that's not popcorn. Those are peas. Peas. Not varnish. It's, I forget what that's called. I know what you're talking about, varnish, because my mom varnished a table once. But this is thick, so it is that, it's that thick, you guys. See how thick it is? What's it called? Do you guys remember? Epoxy. There it is, Rizzo. Thank you, Love Bug. All right, so stuff like this, like the home goods stuff, I can totally, like, I can tell you it's resin or epoxy. Yes, that's exactly what it is. But y'all, it's a hot pad. So see, it's got these things on it. But I'm not going to use it as a hot pad. I'm just going to sit it in a pitcher like an easel for a picture. So I can really, really say, if you guys, if nothing else, it's just fun to sit there, because there's so much that I saw from my childhood on those things too. And I just find it fun. I love auctions, even if I never go to auctions. I mean, even if I don't buy anything at auction, I love going to auction. I don't know, it just feels like I'm a part of something big that's gonna happen. But I also got these. I got this box, this little tiny box for 50 cents. And I'm going to tell you why. A, I love old pictures. Do I know who this house belongs to? No. But like Ann, I've got to take care of this. I have to take care of it. This was someone's home. Do I know who this man was? No. Don't know who he is. But I need to take care of it. Whatnot? Not with an S. Hold on. It is. Hold on, give me a second, guys. Okay, it's just called Whatnot. One word. WATHNOT. Whatnot. And it's just got a black, I'll show you what it looks like. Just looks like that. And it's just Whatnot. And if nothing else, it'll give you something to do. Get you off freaking craziness that goes on here. Look at this picture. I know nobody really cares about these pictures, but I do. A man and a horse. Don't know who he is, but I think I could be friends with that man. This is precious to me. I cannot even. Look at that baby. Look at her little dress. Oh. And it says, James and Nightingale Photographers. And this was done in Beloit. Is it called Beloit or Beloit? Beloit, Kansas. And it's somebody's dad, and his name was, it was a boy. His name was Clifford James. It does not have a date on it. I really, really hate that. But I can look up this, and then it'll tell me at least when they were. It looks like it's from the 1800s, right? Don't you guys think? Girl, if you got to get rid of it, you need to put, I'm telling you, put it on, do a Whatnot. You will get rid of it, or price it all and put it on Marketplace. Although I find Marketplace is just, has anybody else noticed that Marketplaces, like, the prices have really, really gone up? Look at this lady. This looks like a 60s, 50s or 60s lady to me. Doesn't have anything on the back. But Save the Wells magnet. That was made in Canada. And then there's some buttons in here. But look at these. Melly Joe. Where's Mel? Mel, look at these cards. Look at that. It's a postcard. Oh, I have it upside down. It's a postcard, and it says, "A happy birthday." Is that not gorgeous? It's embossed. You can feel it. And then it says on the back. It is, come on, get in there. Miss M. Meyer. And y'all look, they didn't put the state or anything. 506 East 83rd Street. And I can't tell, is that Josie? They didn't put the state on them, and this one's tore off, so I couldn't see the date. And somebody wrote, let me see. Merry Happy, hold on, let me see. Merry Happy, I don't know, something. Then here's another one. Easter greetings. And then some of these you can read. It's nice. All right, so let me see if I can see a date on this one. No, can't see a date on this one either. So this one was sent out to Miss Madeline Myers. And this is New York City. That's what they wrote, New York City. And she wrote, "Dear little friend, hope this card reaches you in the hour of joy, and we hope you are, we hope you are improving in your health. We send our best love and wishes to you from Connie and family." Stop it. Can you stop right now? How sweet is that? So sweet. All right. There was a reason why I bought this box. I'm going to tell you why. This one right here. This says, "A Happy Easter." But this is why I bought it. See the date? 1910. That's the year my grandfather was born. That was the whole reason for buying this box that I got. And then this one again is to Miss Madeline Meyer of New York City. And it says, "Best wishes from Uncle Wally." What I want to do with them, you guys, is just put little frames, put them in little frames, and then like at Easter, set it out, and then birthdays, set them out. I just think they're precious. Little dear friend. I know, isn't that precious? This is from 1907. 1907. So cute, right? Won't these be cute out at Easter time? And this too is to Miss Madeline Meyer, but nothing was wrote on it. And then I have another one, Miss Madeline Meyer, and it says, "Wishing you many happy returns of the day from your Aunt Annie and family." Stop it! Many returns of the day. That's how they used to say it. Happy many returns of the day. Oh. Well, see, maybe I'll give these to you, honey, but I won't give you the one with my grandpa's thing on it yet. This is from 1913 to Miss Madeline Meyer as well of New York, Upper New York, maybe, I don't know. UYC. No sé, mi amiga. All right, this one says, "Wishing you merry, happy returns of the day." Y'all, that's so sweet to say it like that. "Wishing you merry, happy returns of the day from Hazel and Helen." I wonder if they were twins. Oh, Hazel and Helen. Look how pretty. I can't tell how much they cost though. Let me see. 1 cent. Look. 1 cent to send this postcard. And y'all, that was a big deal back in the day. And then just a bunch of buttons. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. But I thought they were precious. I love them so much. So I got this little box for 50 cents. And it was well worth it to me. Because it has a year my grandfather was born. So there you have it, folks. What you think? I love it so much. Oh, you collect? I didn't know you collect postcards. Well, I will see. If you promise to keep it until your baby girl accepts it, I'll give you the postcard from my grandpa. You can have all the postcards. Okay? But you got to promise to keep it. Gotta go get breakfast now. It's 8 a.m. Here, have fun. See you next time. Love you, Ann. Did they ship it to your, or was it local? No, they ship. They ship. Let's see if I can find another one. Hold on. And the highest I've ever seen anything is 9, what did I say, girls? 9 something. But you want to look for things that say reduced shipping. Because obviously I'm not paying 9 something to be shipped. I'm a tightwad. So I look for reduced shipping, but I also like looking at ones that were that are doing closeouts or doing sales. Y'all, they even got the Christmas. Oh, look at here. Christmas and critters. Look. Stop it right now. Let me turn it up. I'm going to be quiet a minute so y'all could hear.
Yes, it's on an album.
They will scan the room for you too. And if you see something you like,
Hang on.
just ask them, can you stop right there?
The name of the CD is.
It is. It's What's Not. Oh, I know, Miss Barbara.
The only classic country collection you'll ever need. That's it right there.
Oh.
It's a 2 CD. Yep. Look how young he looks. Yep.
So all those old vintage
Great songs.
Christmas ornaments you guys are still looking for, you might be able to find them on here.
Songs. I grew up with these.
I grew up with them too, girl.
My dad was a trucker for over 35 years. So yeah.
Remember knowing, whistle blowing. Who's singing, guys? Who's singing? Merle.
Most of these singers are dead now.
But Mama tried. I got a shirt that says Mama tried.
Come on, guys. There's 14 of you in here. There's got to be something on my table you want me to run.
So, Merle Haggard, that is correct. Anymore. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole.
Silver plated moon, how are you? Chris?
So see, if you were in this room with her and you saw something that you wanted her to run on her channel, then she would do the auction on it. Isn't that awesome?
I think my little guy over here is on its way of dying out.
I like the old German glass Christmas ornaments. Oh, I've got some, Genevieve. Oh, we need to share our lot together, Genevieve. I would love to see yours. All right, you want me to ask her to run the snowman, Amber? Which one?
That's exactly who's singing this.
I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. Well, I can't because my credit card, I lost my credit. Okay, that's a whole thing. Beefcake had to close out another account because I lost his card. And that was the one that was hooked up to this.
Who's in here that likes cows? I got the cutest cow thing in today. Or yesterday. Yes.
Hard to find
that
an
is
expensive a stick leg sheep. Oh. It's been a long time. Y'all, I'm sorry,
Let's be on that 20.
but I love to sing and I love music. That's some Conway.
He's got a, hang on,
Hello, darling.
very long legs and he's got a beanbag butt.
A beanbag butt.
See? 20.
So that means she's gonna start it off at 20. That's too high, ma'am. It's out of my price range.
Hello there, Celia. Do you want them?
Doing all right.
Hi. Cass, you made me get up again.
I know, Rizzo. Oh, let me ask her if she'll run him. Hold on.
I'm trying. He's manufactures for Joanne stores. Don't you have a Santa like that? I have a Santa sitter. Yeah, he's little. He's over there. Any long elves? Are you trying to say you don't want us short elves? Start bid for the snowman on the floor. I don't have a snowman on the floor.
Burger, does she not have a snowman on the
There's no
floor?
snowman on the floor.
All right, well, chill out, lady. Find it.
He'd be 6. What snowman on the floor? Starless. I don't have a snowman on the floor. I have a snowman on the floor? That one? That one? Okay, I'm confused. What snowman? That one. No, on the table. Oh, this guy? I have a couple of them. I have 7 left.
All right, she said she's got 7 left.
$10 a piece.
Oh, she's doing buy it
I
now.
have them up here too. They're $10. This guy here?
Coal miner's daughter.
Yeah, $10 a piece. Put your heart.
I told him I
You want the
pass.
Santa Claus sitter? For 6?
That's the one thing my daddy made sure of.
Here we go. Any more Christmas mice? No. Only my own, and I have a lot of them.
Now that sitter shelf is so cute. I also like old blow mold Christmas figures. Oh, Genevieve, you need to see C's collection. She's got tons and tons of them.
Hold on. He looks better when his legs are. Oh, they're supposed to be like that. These guys aren't resin, they're ceramic.
The ones with the cowboy hats always remind me of my dad.
So is he. So is he. I got wood over there. Yep. I got resin. I got wood. I got metal. Santas. I got.
See, you're going to have to get on yourself and ask because I don't want to tell her I pass again.
The one that wanted the snowman.
Yeah, what about it?
Do you want him? No, pass? Okay. I didn't see that. Okay. He's so cute, though. I have 7 of them.
All right, you guys want to move on to a different one, or do you want to watch this one some more? It's Christmas in July, so you'll see a lot of these on right now. So if you're looking for something for Christmas, go on right now because a lot of these stores are doing them
I used to have one. Yeah, I know what you're
for
talking about.
Christmas
It's got
in
like
July.
little pinchies, right?
Some of the old ceramic Christmas trees can be quite expensive now. You're
I used to
right.
have one. I don't have it no more,
You're
so I
right.
bought it.
Especially in the antique stores.
This is nice, Loretta. Be back home again.
Yes, what? You guys want to go to a different one?
Look at this sleigh, hand painted. It's all wood.
That's
Isn't
cute.
that a great paint job?
I love the resin Christmas
Better than
trees.
new boutique.
Oh, good song.
Huh.
Come on, Charlie Pride. Sing it, Big Daddy. The one I have out, my aunt made my mom in 1969. It's huge, has 4 sections. Wow.
Who can tell me who this is?
Charlie Pride, I already said it. Before he even started singing, I knew.
Charlie
You've
Pride,
got to
the Silver
kiss
Fox.
an angel good
Yep.
morning. He was not the silver fox.
No, Pride. No. It's not Silver Fox.
No.
Good morning. I get the two of them mixed up. Charlie Pride and
Charlie Pride's
Rich.
black.
Charlie Rich is the Silver Pride, right? The Silver Fox.
My God, this woman doesn't know her music. I'm gonna slap her.
But some of them never learn that the simple way.
All right, let me see.
This is the
I'll show you some of the shoe ones and stuff. Did everybody check out on us so they could go over to Whatnot? You've got to. Let's see. They have Disney, if you guys like Disney. Oh, they got Halloween. Oh, these are unboxing. I don't like the ones, you guys, where they have boxes, like boxes and boxes of just crap thrown in them. That pisses me off a little bit. I'm like, take some time. But they have clothes. Lululemon.
Love them. They're my favorite, especially this one too. It's actually the same exact one, just a different color. Yeah, they're really, really nice. This is my favorite. It's also a size
I wish
6.
I
They're
could
the
fit
same
in
thing.
it. It's a size 6.
Sorry, did someone say something specific? I don't have 8. I sold out of 8.
I sold
have
out of
to restock,
8.
guys. I really do. I'm actually going tomorrow to restock.
She gets the
on
white
bigger
man and the
sizes.
black man
The bigger
mixed up.
sizes
Duh!
over first, so I am going tomorrow. No black.
You like J. Jill clothes. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Just showed in a different color, the pink.
I've heard of the W
Oh,
Walmart
this one.
clothes.
No, I don't.
No, just kidding.
I don't.
So they have a bunch of clothes. Like I said, when you first sign up to it, like asks you what you're interested in. So I've got like home goods, vintage, antiques. And so those are always the first. Oh, this one's funny. Look at this. Look at her picture on there. She's in the loo. Let's see what she does. She's got 15 people watching. Oh, that's another thing that's real big is miniatures. Oh my God, people are buying miniatures like crazy now. And see, stuff like this drives me insane. I got rid of all my stuff like this. Her bid is at 4. So somebody's getting that thing for 4. It's a puzzle. Now, we did buy a baby child a puzzle like that. That's his name, and it cost us a pretty penny. Hold on, I'm gonna have to get down with this moonshine music.
I didn't have any music playing when I lost mine, but that's all right.
Rock it up, you'll always be.
They're all puzzles.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty. So those are miniatures. Let me see those.
We got this pissed off dog.
Oh, a pissed off dog. I like that.
That was in the movie Clueless. Japan.
Men and women active wear. Sterling silver. Summer, college, and teen clothes. Nice. So these, like these are things she's selling. Target, Let's see.
$2, set of 4. It's like a frost color. Set of 4, BPA free. Set of 4
BPA-free.
plastic cups. I know it looks weird when you like put them up together, but set of 4 frost cups. Thank you, Brandy. Number 47. Number 47. All right, we could do these. These are like, we call them the camping lights, but they're like necklaces. It's
Okay,
a set of
that's
2.
trash.
Set of 2 for $2.
I'm just not doing that.
They're for kids, like kids.
That's not even, honey, listen, that stuff like that's not even worth it because you're paying for shipping. You might as well just go to Target yourself. Bob got moved to rehab today. Look, this is what me and Genevieve were talking about.
Can bundle as well.
They got a bunch of goose in there.
You're welcome.
See all the miniatures, the littles, they're doing that stuff now.
Welcome everyone. If there's anything you guys are looking for, let me know. If anybody wants to bundle anything, let me know as well.
Oh, look at that clown.
I still have all the same minis, but I can re-show those to you.
That would drive me
Like,
insane having to
maybe
dust
my
all
phone
that.
goes,
Negative, not me.
clear there. So we have.
All right, guys.
those
So there
three
you
there.
go. I've given you some homework. I've given you something other than YouTube to look at. If you spend too much money, that's your fault. You need to stay on my level. Thrift. Remember, $7.50, really $8, because I donated my 50 cents for a bunch of stuff. And Celeste, I don't think you saw my new tureen. My 4 bowls and my plate that matches it. And a whole crap ton of other stuff. So, listen, I'm going to turn this one off. We've been on here, I don't know how long, an hour, something, hour and a half. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it so much. I hope this live has been fun for you. It's been fun for me. I love doing vintage finds with you guys and stuff. I'm probably still going to do a Wednesday live on Coburger. There's some questions I have and go back over William Thompson, what he had to say, because I have some thoughts about it now that I can think clearly. Thank you so much, Genevieve. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Sure enjoyed it. I love doing stuff like this, and thanks for coming along with me. All right, thank you so much, mods. I appreciate you guys for being here, and I'll see you guys later on today sometime. All right, if you can't be good at it. Love you guys so much. See you next time. Bye.